Hello, Yash. Congratulations from the entire team,
Uh,
DocTutorials and RRM. Congratulations to you. You must be feeling on top of the
Thank you,
world.
sir. Sir, definitely, sir. The feeling is surreal, sir. It is unparalleled, sir. It's a dream come true, sir.
Really, really a dream come true for anybody to get on, the top of the exam in any exam. It's really a feeling that cannot be matched. Yes. So, where are you currently?
Sir, I'm from Odisha, sir. I'm
Okay.
currently at my home only, and I've done my UG from KM Hospital, Mumbai, sir, and my PG from Government Medical College, Nagpur. And yes, sir, this was my first attempt for NEET SS, and yes, I'm feeling proud.
Very good, very good. AEM is one of the best hospitals across India, and you have done it from a great place. That has laid the base for you, I think. And again, GMC Nagpur is a great place where you get a lot of cutting, I believe, as far as your MS training is concerned. So
Yes,
good,
sir.
very good, Yash. So would you like to tell you about your journey? How did you actually prepare for NEET SS? What is your goal? How did you start?
So, sir, my journey began when in the late second year, in the start of third year, when I met a gastro surgeon, and he convinced me that you go for super specialty. Previously, I was of in 2 months whether to do a NEET SS. Recently, I've done a NEET PG, then NEET SS, the competitive but he convinced me that you should go for NEET SS, uh, and I was convinced that I wanted to take gastro. So in about sir last 8 to 10 months, June of last year, I started my preparation. I started with. So I'll start from the beginning, sir. I took doc tutorial subscription, video subscription, MCQ Bank, and GTs. So I started with videos. There are almost 350 videos. I have completed almost 320, 330 videos. So I've watched all the videos. So what I used to do is, so initially I was doing it with my posting with my unit and words. So initially I would only study like 1 hour or 2 hours a day, watch 2 hours video. So, but I was consistent. Like I was watching videos for like 4 days in a week or Sunday even more. So I was consistent with my prep video watching. What I used to do was watch the video simultaneously. I didn't make notes, sir. I bought the doc tutorial book, the three
Tutorial.
volumes. And
Hmm.
for gastro, I underline in my Sabiston because RRN sir teaches exactly from line to line from Sabiston. Uh, I think that is the best part for gastro. And then for endocrine also, sir, I didn't make notes. I but for general and other subspecialty, those notes came in really handy to me because I was just underlining. I was told by my seniors that don't waste your time in making notes. So I bought those notes from Doc Tutorial and I was just underlining in those notes whatever points I got. Watching videos from Doc Tutorial, and initially it was very difficult to juggle between postings and library. But then I made a point that I will study for 1, 2, whatever hours I can put in that day. So this is how my journey begins. And I was solving MCQs like if today I watch stomach from Doc Tutorial, so tomorrow in posting or in OT, whatever it is, I will solve Doc Tutorial stomach MCQ. So if today I read breast from Doctor Tutor, tomorrow I'll solve breast MCQs. And whatever MCQs I got wrong, either I would write it down or bookmark it. So this is how I went in the initial phase. I think I took about 5 months to finish those 320 videos. It is very difficult for people out there. It is very, very difficult to see all those videos because we sort of lost the hand to watch videos after NEET PG preparation. So it is difficult. It was difficult for me also. But you have to put your foot down, be consistent with the preparation. Just watch one video, just 1 hour, 2 hour. So it becomes easier if you spread it out over 4 months. Rather, what people do is they start late and then they have to cover the entire in 6 hours a day. So watching 6 hours video per day is very difficult. While watching 1 or 2 hours per day is super easy. So that is what I
Yes,
focused on, sir.
You have hit the nail on the head by saying that consistency is the key, Yash. So every day, whatever
Definitely, sir.
effort over the last nearly 1 year, I think that is what is showing here. And as you say, all the faculty, whatever we are, Dr. Araram is of course he is a legend and he has been doing it for such a long time. And most of us follow
Yes.
the same techniques and then we take it. All of us base it only on Bailey and Substan because we see that NEET SS is predominantly from that. The questions come from there. So we, even though we have our specialties, we try to take it from here so that your exams it becomes easy. And as you mentioned, the notes are again the same way. They are taken from the video, so it is basically a revision of Substan for you, and it helps. As you say, start, go slowly, do it on a consistent basis, and that will really help you reach. But that, yes, is no end, because doing it's very easy to say this, be consistent, but for a person to do it, I think is the key, and that is where I think you have scored over and made a wonderful difference here. So you
So,
already
sir,
mentioned.
what I used to do to be consistent is, sir, I would divide the number of hours remaining for the videos by the number of days I want to finish those videos. So the number would come to 1 or 2, 2 hours or 2.5 hours. So if I know that today I just have to watch 2.5 hours video, I can do that. But if I say कि आज लाइब्रेरी जाएंगे and पढ़ेंगे and देखते हैं कहाँ तक पढ़ सके, then the consistency becomes difficult. So this is where the consistency part really like there were days, down days for me also, sir. But yes, sir, being consistent is the key, sir.
Yeah, very, very true. Yes. So another step that I will highlight here, as far as Yash has told us, make it into manageable steps. When you have around 350 odd hours of videos, don't think of it as 350 hours. Just take it as around 1 or 2 hours every day. That you do, then 120 days, as you said, about 4 to 5 months, you should be able to go through the entire video. And the next day, you do a revision using the MCQs. So the relevant MCQs,
MCQ
if you
bank.
yes, so the MCQ bank and this one working together in DocTutorials, I think has put you in the lead here, and it's showing in the results as well. So what do you want to do, Yash? Now you have everything, whatever you want, any course, any college across India is open to you. So what do you want to do?
Sir, I want to take gastro surgery, sir. It has always been my dream to take gastro surgery, and I want to do complex gastro surgical procedures, liver, colorectal. I am very interested in colorectal and upper GI. So I want to pursue my gastro surgery from GB Pant Hospital, sir.
Great, great, great. Yes. So that is a dream location for most of us to do it. DBPAN has been known since inception for its extremely complex work that goes on. Most postgraduates would dream of getting there. I think many surgery postgraduates, they want to do surgical gastro or onco. These are the top two specialties that are taken up by many people, and you are following the trend as well. You want to do surgical gastro at GBPAN, then what's more, you are getting it. That's the
Yes,
congrats again on getting it. So
yes,
you
sir.
already have a very good primer on how to go about it, be consistent, make it into manageable areas, and go ahead with that. Now, with regard to the exams, the number of questions that you need to take, how many questions do you leave? Do you have any kind of pattern like that when you are attempting the examination?
Yes, sir. I was sure that I want to that I will go aggressive. I was very sure I would whatever is the difficulty level of the paper, whatever it is, even if it is very difficult, which it was this time, I will not leave more than 3 questions total. So I left one. So the sections pattern make it difficult. You don't really know how many questions you are going to leave in the C section once you are in the A section. So I have decided that 1 question per section for sure, and I attempted 147 question. I think anyone aiming for a top 50 or a top 100 rank has to go 145 above. Has to go 145 above, because no matter the difficulty of the paper, toppers are going to attend those questions, those difficult questions, however they can.
So you feel the material, even though the questions were tough, you were able to find out the answers to most of the questions. I believe all of it is pretty much covered in DocTutorials and the
Yes, yes,
material.
yes, sir.
Everything.
Yes, sir. If in fact, sir, for most of the things, I have not open service like GI surgery, endocrine breast. I have open service. I have read them chapter by chapter, line by. But being a fresher, I didn't get much time, sir, because my university exams were also there. So, and I was in a hectic unit, sir. So I have to focus on unit also. So, like cardiovascular, pediatric, neuro, and general surgery and transplant. I didn't get to open semester for those subspecialties. So what I did was, and SWOTs, so I didn't even touch, sir. I didn't have SWOTs. So what I did for those subspecialty, when all know that they are very equal, important. So watch those videos. So in my daily only, like I'm reading CBTS. After watching the videos, I would open those notes that doc provided, and then the CBTS part, I would just write the suggestion lines or important points in my daily in a sticky note. And so this is how I covered majority of Savistan by reading just videos and those notes doc provided rather than going through Savistan.
That is very correct, yes, because it's all from Sebastian and Bailey. You would basically cover your syllabus. Tell me, this is another additional point that many of the other, younger colleagues have told me as well. How was your university exam? How were these notes and these videos useful to you for your surgery university exams?
So definitely they are very very useful. Uh, all my questions, I really based them on Savistan only. All my answers in universities. So it was based on Savistan only, and it was only possible because I have watched those videos. I have open Savistan and refer to Savistan. So and for the charts like the Euro surgery part, Sir provides those testicular cancer and renal cancer flow charts, which are very helpful. So thyroid, you provide an excellent flow from management diagnosis to radiotherapy. So thyroid came in almost all the questions, all the papers. So all those were based on those notes only. But
That
sir,
is
here
great.
also I want to highlight that while you are studying for the university exam and seriously preparing for NEET SS, one has to keep in mind that SS is what matters the most. SS rank matters the most. So whenever I was studying for university exam, I heard that whatever the result of the university, how many marks I have got, I have to crack it in SS. So whenever I was reading for the university exam, I was also solving MCQs till 1 month before the universities. And also whenever I was reading any concept, I was reading it in a MCQ format.
Great, great. So
So
yeah, all
yes,
of us
sir.
try to play the MCQ format, and that will give you the highest understanding of the concept, and that way you can answer almost everything that comes, whether it's a theory question or this one. And of course,
Yes, sir.
any specialty exam is completely going to be the MCQ pattern, and there I think your metal will be proven time and again. So congrats, Yash,
Yes, sir.
and enjoy your time. You have about a month, I guess, before you'll need to join and finish your formalities and all that. So enjoy your time,
Yes, sir.
and what about future plans? You'll be settling down in Nagpur, or you'll be going back to Orissa, or staying put in Mumbai?
Sir,
Have you a little?
currently I don't have any future plans. I will see when it comes.
Great, great. But continue
Maybe
this.
yes, sir.
You are a topper. You have been sailing through. You got your NEET first attempt. You gotten your PG the first attempt, and you gotten your super specialty in the first attempt. So it just shows your caliber, and keep continuing in the same vein. And don't stop and rest on your laurels alone. Enjoy them. Take a bit of a
Thank you,
breather
sir.
to this feeling that you have. At the same time, when you finish, again try to learn, because ultimately, what difference you make to your patients, that is going to make a lot of sense in your life as a whole. And wishing you all the best. So
Thank you, sir.
thank you for
Thank you
joining
so much,
again.
sir.
You and
Yes, sir.
DocTutorials team. Wish you great success in life as well, and do keep in
Thank you
touch.
very much, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.